This deck is an absolute blast, and it's just one of those decks that I just can't seem to put down. And today we're going to be going over some of the best replays from one of our recent streams, just sort of showing off the best of what the deck can do. It is a ton of fun, being able to essentially almost guarantee a Borreload and a Colossus 3-in-1 through your Aurora Dawn, even if you can do that through like 2 hand traps, 3 hand traps. 3 is maybe pushing it, but you can pretty easily do it through 2 hand traps. It's pretty awesome. Plus, being able to set up interruptions like Regulus, Sargas is pretty awesome. Just, it's a really cool deck overall. Everything about it works really well. It's decently consistent, I would say. You might want to make some slight alterations. As good as Smashers is, I was having a conversation with one of our guys in the Discord, and they're probably right in wanting to cut the Smashers down a little bit. But I don't mind playing more than 40 cards in this version of it, because I really don't want to draw in my Driver or my Mecha Phantom Beast. I really don't want to draw these 2 cards. So I'm okay with playing a couple above 40 to lower the odds of that happening. But either way, here's the deck list. We're going to show off some of the best games from the stream that we did. If you're enjoying this style of content or anything else that we do on the channel, feel free to subscribe, like the video if you enjoy watching or if you like Springans, and leave below any recommendations or comments about what you want to see. And don't forget, we are starting to launch our CG Open Invite and our events again, so if you're interested in that, not only are we going to be making videos about it on the channel, we're going to be running the full event from the Discord, including prize support, which all of the details and breakdowns are in the Discord. Link below if you're interested. Let's get into the gameplay. That's not happening in this stream. Maybe next time, but not this time. We'll see. Let's get going. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I mean, they do. Like, I mean, if you get the Royal Rare copy, this is why I don't run Gamma every single time. This is why I don't run Gamma. God damn it. But once you get like a Royal Rare copy of the boss monster, you're like legally obligated to build the deck. Unfortunately, it's no longer optional. You sort of have to do it. Let me know if there are any audio issues, visual issues, mental issues, just problems in general. Throw them at me, that's why I'm here. As we're going along, we're going to start with Springan's Watch. Those are, absolutely, those are the rules. It's in the contract. Read the small print. It is unfortunate, but here we are. We're going to go Golgonda. Alright. We could go Branded in High Spirit here. Literally one of... It's mandatory. You have to open it. This is why I hate Kama so much. But this deck insta-folds to Maxi, so you sort of have to play as many counters to it as possible. It's again, it's just one of those things. Like, it's not... We can shuffle it back off of Kit at least, so it's not as if it's the worst thing in the world, but it's just definitely not ideal. We are going to go Kit, special summon herself out to the field. Her effect's going to activate, grabbing us back our Branded in High Spirit, sorry, from the graveyard. And then we're going to shuffle our Driver back into the deck. Awesome, awesome. Now we can forget about the fact that we opened with that card and sort of get on with our day. We're going to drop Springan Brothers from the hand to the graveyard off of our field spell, summoning out the Springan's Merry Maker. Springan's Merry Maker then mills an additional card from the deck to the graveyard. Let's get milling. Let's have at it. What have we got? We've got 2 Brothers in grave. We don't have a ton going on in the graveyard right now, but that is fine. I think we drop Bronga, and then we can have the backup sort of search off of Bronga pretty quickly after that. So we activate the Bronga to, equip onto our Merrymaker. Yep. We activate Brothers to equip onto the Merrymaker. And that gives us our 2 materials, setting us up nicely for the gigantic Spriggan's champion, or champion, Sargas, whatever. Gigantic champion Sargas. It was at least one of the names I said, alright? I was close. The words were in there, they weren't in the right order. Get the grab. Tally-ho. Tally-ho is one of the stupidest cards. Like, this card is ridiculous. I don't... Like, it's crazy that they printed this card. We're going to activate, we're going to detach 3 Exceed materials from a monster that we control. Bang, bang, bang. Now we get to search our deck for a Springan's card, like monster, then we get the special summon up to 3 Springan's monster from the hand or graveyard with different names, which is pretty nuts. We're going to summon out Brothers, we're going to summon out Bronga, and we're going to summon out the Rockies that we just searched for. Now, Rockies is going to add from our graveyard back to our hand another one of these cards. We're going to go Brothers here. We've yet to use its discard effect, so it might actually still be useful. We'll grab it back. Now we're going to go in to the Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon. We're going to use our big monsters. Yep. Yeah, we want to use the big ones so that we can keep the little guys on the field for like an Abyss Dweller later in the turn. The Auroradon. Auroradon going to activate, summoning out 3 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. And this is sort of where the deck wants to go, right? So you want to end on Borreload and Colossus, guaranteed, right? Basically, no matter what, you're going to have those 2 cards. And then you're also going to have, hopefully, either your gigantic champion, as well, say like a Sargass, if it still has a material, or if you're not able to put 4 materials onto your Sargass, you typically want to just tag it out and go for like an Abyss Dweller or something like that instead, which is what we're doing this time, because we didn't have the extra material to use at the beginning of the turn. But all in all, it works out pretty damn well. I think this is going to be one of the better ways of playing Spriggans. I know there's a lot of like pure Exceed variants. My hair is too long, by the way. There's a lot of like pure Exceed variants that don't really use the link or like synchro package, which you can play, absolutely. But I just feel like giving up the Borreload and the Colossus, it just isn't worth it, right? This is really good. Alrighty. Borreload grabs us the Auroradon. Over 4k attack, 3 counters, 800 damage, just to be petty. Grabbing a Corridor. And the reason you want to send Bronga is Bronga, there's a reason we got this guy at the beginning of the turn. So not only does he, of course, is he a machine, he can also banish himself and another Springan card from your graveyard to search your deck for another Springan and add it to your hand. So we can grab basically any one of these cards. We could grab another Sargass. We actually haven't normal summoned yet. We've done all of this and we haven't even normal summoned. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. We haven't even normal summoned. We could go... I think we just grab a Rocky for next turn, honestly. We're going to activate Corridor here. Activating Corridor, shuffling back the Bronga that we just banished. That's why we want to get that other one. Not only do you get the extra search, you also get to guarantee sort of banish a monster so that you can set up your Corridor play. Sacrifice off the Corridor for the Colossus. There comes Colossus, and now we're going to Exceed Summon here into probably just Abyss Dweller. I think Dweller's fine here in this situation. I think Dweller's fine. I love decks that put this up, like the all 3 of the primary extra deck summoning mechanics. Love it. Is there anything else that we can / should do with this turn? Not really. I think from here we just give her a wee pass. End of turn, Sprint is going to activate. Sprint is going to grab us another card. We'll grab ourselves a little Bronga for next turn, I think. Oh no, I messed up. We could have summoned Sargass. Oh. That's cool. Okay, we know that for next time. I've not had that interaction before. I feel like I should have seen that interaction before. Huh. Okay, so we could have summoned Sargass and used the Abyss Dweller's spare materials as the necessary sort of trigger for Sargass's effect. For anyone who doesn't know, the OG Sargass, like the actual main deck one, I'll bring up his card now. This guy. So he just tributed off my... I just got kaiju'd. What an asshole. So Sargass will basically be able to detach materials from Exceed monsters you control to pop cards. So that would have been useful at the very least. We are going to activate our Dweller. I don't know if it's going to be too relevant here. They did get rid of our Colossus, so I can only imagine they're going to want to start searching their deck for cards. Alright, we're going to need to borrow load that, I guess. Some sort of OTK they must be running. Okay, so that's negated. He's just got another one! All of that setup! God damn! Love it. Archfiend Eccentric. Is this Numerons? Alright. Okay, right, okay. So he had the board breakers, but he didn't have the ammo to finish this off. And again, thanks to the fact that this deck searches for 1,000,001 cards, we're actually not really in that bad of a spot. We'll literally just start beating Van ass all over again. Like, we're just gonna go Rocky. Rocky's gonna activate. We're gonna grab Kit back from Grieve. We can even grab Golgonda back, actually, huh? Yeah, let's do that. That's way better. That is way better. Rocky... Oh, he's gonna banish the Rocky from the graveyard to negate our effect. Okay. That's a little rude, but it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We are negated. Okay, we're just gonna poke him for 18 then. Give him the old poke. I can only imagine he's playing Numerons, right? If he draws into Numeron Network, he does win. But he didn't draw it. He didn't draw it. Sucks to suck, my friend. Alright, and that should, unless our opponent has something, which I highly doubt they do, should pretty much be GG's. Alright, we successfully grab back our field spell this time. Nice. We don't need to go ham on this guy, because again, like we already have sort of won. We're gonna go Merrymaker here. We'll make some Merry off of just like a regular Exceed Summon. We don't need to do anything fancy there. We're gonna go Merrymaker, mill a card. We're gonna mill the Brothers, I guess. Brothers on mill. We'll summon a Kit back from our graveyard, I guess. Out it comes. Kit doesn't do anything because we already have our Branded High Spirits here. We're gonna go Springan Brothers. Equipping on. Okay, we shouldn't need to do too much here. Yeah, so once we get rid of the Merrymaker, now we technically don't control any Springan Exceed monsters anymore, which means our Golgonda is live again. So we can activate this, we're able to drop the Bronga, we're able to bring out another Springan Exceed monster. So we're able to bring out the big guy, 2600 Explorer? Explorer, okay, except... I don't know, dyslexic. Alright, fair enough. Is that lethal? 25 plus 3. That's 100 shy of lethal. That's 100 attack points shy of lethal. I guess we have to go a little bit ham. Alright. We'll go a little bit. We'll go a little bit ham. Actually, we can just grab Regulus. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just do Regulus. We'll not go too crazy. Nice. Regulus. We're actually gonna equip on the Sprint so that when Sprint is sent back to the grave later on, we get to summon out another card. Again, assuming there was a later on. Obviously there isn't in this circumstance, but you know, worth bearing in mind. 26, 28. Wait. Oh, that was lethal before. I just can't count. Alright. Guess there was no need for Regulus then. I have this strange fascination with this deck at the minute. It's like a pet project. I really want to make this deck work. And it seems to be. It's like, it's really solid. Like, as you can see there, Gamma in the opening hand, in this circumstance, is awesome. We're actually going to see some decent plays from Gamma here. The Bestial Lubellion dropping himself to the graveyard to search the deck for a Bestial. We are not going to worry too much about that. Okay, they're going to grab Saronir. Saronir is fine. Ooh, we got some Punk Bestials on the other side of the field. God damn. Okay, I see how it is. Dropping the Saronir. Gonna summon out the Zeoman. Saronir then gonna mill a branded card from the deck, sending it to the graveyard, or of course another Bestial card. And that would also be fine, although it's probably going to be, yep, a branded card. Indeed it is. We're going to go Zeoman here, paying 600. We're going to go for a Gamma here. Gamma does negate and destroy, so assuming he doesn't have the out here, which I doubt he does, the Gamma destroying the Zeoman as well as negating it is going to prevent him from doing any Sharkusai plays. He's already used the Foxy Tune, so the likelihood of him being able to go into Deer Node is also rather low. So that's going to be quite a heavy hit to our opponent's gas. Yep, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. I literally woke up an hour ago, so I'm still pretty tired. I'm trying to keep myself awake with this energy drink. Alrighty. Easy dub. See, that's what happens when you know how to play around this. We've got the field spell. The field spell for this deck is absolutely nuts. Honestly, the field spell is pretty nuts. We're able to drop the Bronga. Not exactly a great card in the opening hand, but at the same time, the field spell pretty much makes any Springan a good card in the opening hand. Merrymaker now activating to mill a card. What are you gonna give me? Oh, they've got... Oh, they're actually... Oh, they're playing like Punk. Alright. I fuck with it. He's playing Punk. Okay. That's fine. See, people always like imperm this, and they always like negate this card as if this card actually matters. It really doesn't. The only difference between now and what would have happened otherwise is that we have like one less material. Okay, like it really doesn't matter. This is such imperm bait. This is negate bait. It's just every single time, man. Every single time they go out of their way to negate this card, and it really is not worth negating. It's just a foolish burial, which is a good effect. Don't get me wrong, but the guy who follows up on this one is a million times better. If you're gonna negate anything, negate this guy. Negate the champion, because this is the one who is going to make you regret your life choices. So we get to activate this. Alright, like that. See, do that. Shit. It wasn't supposed to happen. Edit that one out. That didn't happen. We got Rocky. I guess we can just beat that ass, right? We just have an imperm. Fuck it, let's beat that ass. Actually stream sniping, what the hell? There's like 14 people here, and it just happened to be one of the people in the stream we're playing against. What the hell? Out of all of the Master Duel players all across the world, this guy just happened to be one of the 14 people watching. 17 people now. Nice, 17 people already. Again, I know the stream is off to an early start here, but if you're liking Springan, if you're liking anything else, like the stream, why not? It takes 2 seconds. All for teaching purposes, absolutely. It was 100%. And this is a paid actor. We're all professionals here, and we exist only for the educational benefit of other people. See, now, without Gamma, the Lubellion is a lot more threatening. I wasn't too worried about Lubellion last time, because I had the Gamma, whereas now I don't, so I'm like, it's a little bit scary. It is a little bit scary. He is large and in charge. He is going to go Lubellion here. He's going to activate Lubellion. He goes defense, though. Okay, so I'm less worried about it. He does go defense. He's going to activate. We're going to flip up Imperm. We're going to cook this man. No branded beast for you. No branded regained for you. Absolutely not. Get that shit out of here. Okay. So that's good. That's good. That's good for sure. Because that's going to limit his offense now that he's summoned this kind of defense. He's not going to have a ton of offensive options. He does... Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Get fucked. I went into some solo mode games and I tested it out, so I know like what all the cards do and sort of like what some basic lines of play are, but it's definitely not a deck that I've mastered by any stretch of the imagination. So we're going to start off in casual once we are actually playing the deck, and we're going to sort of build our way up, and we're going to make some sort of changes and improve the deck as we're playing. But it's going to be fun. We are going second again because apparently I don't know how to win a coin toss. Oh, I saw the colors and I got excited for a minute. I thought it was a mirror match because of the colors, and it's not. I've never been more depressed in my life. I've never been more saddened in my life. In my head, that went from absolutely based to as far away from based as humanly possible. That's what just happened right there. Holy crap. This fly is really bugging me. But, like, I'm not fast enough to get rid of it. Yeah. Luckily, Runic dies to 1 imperm. To exactly 1 imperm. It's a little bit annoying that I have to set a card just to not die to this, but it is what it is, I guess. Hang on. Man, the worst part is it has to be smashers too. Give me a minute. Give me just a second. Dealt with. Alright. So, it has to be smashers, because I have to use this so that I can add it back to my hand off of Kit so that we can shuffle this back into the deck. Yeah, we need to do this in a very specific order, and because this is a quick play spell, we're not even going to be able to use it this turn. So all in all, big sad, but necessary. Damn it, I can't even really fully use this card right now. Man, this is unfortunate. I guess we're just not playing Aurora Dawn this game, huh? I guess we're just not playing Aurora Dawn. Shit. I mean, we can still play at the Papa's back row, but we're not playing, like, the Aurora Dawn package or anything here. Okay, we're gonna go Branded in High Spirits. Branded in High Spirits, we're going to... If you want to negate this, that'd be really nice. See, if you want to ash this... If you want to ash this, I would not stop you. Okay. Revealing this, we're going to send Sprint. We're not going to use its other effect. We're just going to send the Sprint, so now I can special summon the Kit. And we're going to get gaming. He is going to go for Sheesh here, which unfortunately I can't do anything about. So that is not ideal for us. We're going to go Kit. Kit is going to, at the very least, shuffle back the Mecha Phantom Beast back into the deck. It does shuffle it back in, right? It places it on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that's even better. Alright. We're going to do this, and I think, again, we're just going to swing and pass. We are under Maxi, unfortunately, so we can't do an awful lot more than this. It is what it is. We are going to be able to use Sprite Smashers during our opponent's turn, but I don't really have anything I want to banish. Alright. And we are also going to get the search during the end phase too. So we're in an okay spot. I think we're in a decent spot. It's definitely not game over or anything like that. It's going to be a slower game, but we're going to have a good bit of resources here at the very least. We are going to be able to go... I think we go Rocky here, to be honest. I think Rocky is probably best. No, we're not summoning it. We're adding it to hand. Just sort of depends on what he does with Kit. If he gets rid of Kit, then fine. It doesn't really matter. Either or is still good because our sprint is still in the graveyard, meaning even if our kit gets added back to hand of Rocky, we can just special summon it straight to the field. So it does give us a ton of plays. Alright. Is there any sort of audio issues? Everyone can still hear me and everything okay? Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. There can only be one. Going for a Mono Awato. A Mono Awato is going to... He's gonna... He can't go in the battle phase. Okay. I don't understand why you would do that. A Mono Awato does get set back. Alright. I kind of have to keep Smasher's face down still. I'm going to keep Smasher's face down for now. I'm going to set Branded in High Spirits. And then I'll be able to use this. I think he forgot that he didn't have a battle phase. But sorry, I'll clarify what I meant. If he didn't play this card face down, if he didn't play this face down, his Mono Awato would have stayed around thanks to the 5 Rainbow Magician, meaning it would have been like a permanent floodgate. But because he set the card face down, he sort of screwed himself. Is sort of more what I was alluding to. We will set an Imperm right here. This is very annoying. It means, but I can play around it, but it's just annoying. Oh, that's not the way in which I thought that was gonna work. I thought I would be able to banish Kit for cost, and then summon a machine. Oh, I misunderstood that massively. Maybe I can't really play around this very well, huh? That's not how I thought that was gonna go. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought I was gonna be able to banish Kit as cost. I may not be very smart. Oh, it's hand or graveyard. I'm dumb. It says hand or graveyard on the card. All part of the plan. See, that's actually just what I was doing. Like, it was all just part of the plan. I knew that was gonna happen. Literally, like, it's already been an hour. Holy crap. You know, this stream almost didn't happen. Like, I woke up like 40 minutes before the stream started. I felt like shit. And I said to myself, no, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. And I cracked open a tin of Monster, forced myself to make a thumbnail, and here we are. We're live. It very nearly just didn't happen. Damn, I have no idea how we're going to break this board. Jesus Christ. Did I don't have a timer for his turn there? I felt like I grew a year older just watching his turn. This is an unbreakable board right here. Let's see. I'm assuming he has something, right? He has to. He has to have like Maxi, right? We're gonna go Springan's Watch. Like, he has to have something, right? So we're gonna bait it out with Gamma. Okay. That's fine. So we're gonna activate the field spell. Shifter. Oh, Shifter gets shifting. Not on my watch. Get Gamma. Nice. Now that is why we run Gamma. Ah, shit. Damn it. Which one do we care more about? Which one do we care more about? Because with Shifter, what do we do under Shifter, man? Oh, man. Shifter is such a pain. I mean, we're kind of a graveyard deck, yeah. Kind of. I mean, we do have like a... he did give us like a 25 beater. We might just be able to go for lethal. I mean, he did just give us a big old beater, right? I mean, let's see. We might be able to simply beat thine ass here. We might be able to. You guys can attack, right? Yeah. So how does the Explorer work? Choose one of your opponent's monster zones or spell and trap card zones, detach any number of materials. If you do, destroy that number of cards. So we can probably, instead of doing the whole Merrymaker into... Yeah. Instead of doing the whole Merrymaker into combo play, what we're going to do is we're going to just pop the back row and deal some damage. That's the plan. We're just going to pop the back row off of the Explorer. And we're simply going to hurt his feelings, right? I don't know if we've got lethal. I'll try. We're going to normal the Kit. We're going to activate Kit. Kit's going to grab Branded and High Spirits. Unfortunately, Branded and High Spirits won't do anything for us right now, but it will get rid of our dead Gamma, at the very least. So we have 26, 25, that's 51, 61, 71... 7,800, man. We're 200 points shy. We're 200 attack points shy. Give me 200. I can find 200 attack points somewhere. I'm sorry, I can. I can banish his back row off of this. No. Yeah, is this not lethal? How do we out the Dogmatic or Ritual Monster? Through sheer force of will. Through sheer force of will. Just like this. You want to play Shifter against me? We will simply go from a combo deck to beat thine ass. If you have a level 2 in your deck, ideally like a Gamma or something like that, Smashers is one that springs to mind. Sargass is your out. So Sargass would be your out. You need to put up an Exceed monster. You need to summon out the main deck Sargass, like the actual just original Springan Sargass. He can detach a material from one of your Exceed monsters to pop a card in the field. And he's just a main deck monster, so Albazoa is not immune to his effect. So that's how you out the Albazoa. This is not exactly a phenomenal hand. But we are going to go Springan's booty. Big ol' booty. He's a 60 card deck. So I'm optimistic that he doesn't have things. We're going to send booty. We're going to grab ourselves a little field spell. We're going to get shifty with the field spell. We can... Oh, you can drop a Springan's card. It doesn't have to be a monster. That's so good, man. That's so good. We can drop booty to get gaming, but I don't think that's too good just yet. Let's go Smashers. Smashers, banish the booty from the grave. Special, summon a Springan from the deck. They're gonna go sheesh. They're gonna sheesh it up. Alright, I get it. Valid. Very valid. Our Smashers. Smashers is basically going to summon out Kit. Kit's going to grab us Branded in High Spirits, and it's going to give us some follow-up for next turn. Unfortunately, with being under Max C, we're not going to be able to do an awful lot right now. So we are just going to get this set up. We do, of course, have a Maxi of our own, so we should be able to dissuade our opponent from going too crazy. At the very least... So let's just see what they've got. Let's just see what they're playing. Again, they're playing a 60 card deck, so there is a decent chance that they simply don't have any plays. But there's also another equally decent chance that they have literally every play ever designed in Yu-Gi-Oh! So we'll just have to wait and see what they have in their hand. It is as simple as that. What have you got? Please just have nothing. Please just have nothing. I would appreciate that. You've no idea how much I would appreciate that. That's annoying. But it's fine. It's a little annoying, but like it's okay. We've got booty already. We just grab another one. It really doesn't matter. Okay. Anything else? You gotta have something. Or don't. You could just pass turn. Like, there's a little button over... Okay. Oh, he was doing that just to put... Okay, well, I mean, I'm a sheesh here. Alright. It's really weird. That's just a weird sequence of plays. I don't know if I agree with that, Chief, but you know what? Whatever helps you sleep at night. At the end of the day, whatever works for you. Oh, my back. I'm gonna have a bent spine like an old man. It's not good. Alright, Magnomit get searching. Magnomit's gonna search the deck for another Bestial at the end phase. Or sorry, a dragon in general. Any dragon. Going into battle phase, taking out the Gamma Seal that he just gave us. What a weird sequence of plays. Yeah, that was just weird. Our opponent definitely did not profit from their maxi. For sure. We profited off of ours. We drew Smash... What did we draw for us? Smashers, wasn't it? It was. Because we searched for this, and we already had this. So yeah, it was this. That was just weird. Everything about that was just weird, man. What the hell? Called by the Grave, a phenomenal top deck. That's gonna really help us out. That's really gonna help us out. We're gonna go booty once more. Once more, showing the booty. We're gonna drop at the grave. We're gonna grab ourselves our field spell once more. We can even grab the one from the graveyard. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the one from the graveyard. The more copies of it I have in my deck, the better. Alright, do we have anything capable of being grabbed back? Not really. Let's go Sprite Smashers. Smashers gonna banish the booty. It's gonna banish Smashers, I guess. Summon a Springan from the deck. What are we gonna summon? We don't have a ton of options. We don't really have very many options at all, actually, because we don't have a monster in hand. We don't even have the ability to add one back because we don't have any engrave either, huh? This is a little unfortunate. Do we just go Sargas and chill? That might be the play. It might be the only play we have, to be honest. Because our whole deck relies upon us having like a card in hand. Maybe we jump the gun here. Maybe we... Hang on. Yeah, no, maybe we jump the gun here. Alright, we're gonna summon out Rocky, I guess. There's nothing else really of any value. Yeah, I think we jumped the gun on activating the Smashers. I think we should have just discarded it off of our field spell. I mean, that was totally on us. We just misplayed. It's as simple as that. Like, that was just us that time. We thought we had it better than we did. Fair enough. Lesson learned. I mean, his hand, we know that we know he doesn't really have very much gas in his hand. Yeah. He's playing like a big bestial pile, which means that he's awful reliant upon his opponent having light and dark monsters in their graveyard, which, luckily for us, we don't actually run that many light or dark monsters. Our deck is primarily fire, with a scattering of other attributes here and there. Maxi really isn't the card I'm after, Chief, if I'm being honest with you. Really not the card I'm looking for. But it's fine. Again, we're just banking on him continuing to have nothing. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. That's fine. Yep, that's okay. End phase, alright. I'll take it. Give me brothers. I can play off of that, but it sacrifices a lot. Yeah. Alright. I see how it is. Okay. And we don't really have a choice. Alright, we're gonna go sprint. Alright, we're gonna drop the Phantom Beast. We're gonna go into Kit. We don't really have much of a choice, to be honest. Alrighty. And now we're going to activate the Great Sea of Golganda. We're going to drop the Kit to the grave. That is, of course, going to give him a possible target for his Bestial cards, which is a little unfortunate, but what are you going to do? There is the Sheeshmeister. That is going to, of course, get hit with Call by the Grave. We cannot afford that to happen. Banishing the Maxi. Alrighty. I should have activated mine! I'm stupid. It's fine. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. We're gonna bring out the Merrymaker. We're psyching ourselves out. That's the problem. We're psyching ourselves out. We need to chill. We need to relax. We need to recognize that we have command of this game. This is our game. We are in control. We send brothers. Brothers get reviving. We're gonna revive Rockies. Alright, he's got something. He's got the Saranir in hand, doesn't he? Or a Drissworm or something like that. I know he has a Bestial, which is what explains the delays that we're seeing. He could, of course, have something else as well, but it's difficult to tell so long as he's holding on to that Bestial. I would love to add back Kit, but the moment I attempt to do that, he's just going to hit up with Bestial, so we have to add back brothers. 'Tis unfortunately not optional. We cannot do the Mecha Phantom Beast play. We cannot do it. So what we're going to have to do instead is a little normal summon here. We're gonna go into the Genius here. I just want to see if this works. Ideally speaking, we should still be able to turn this around pretty easily. Genius is going to be pretty solid here, and once per turn you can target one face-up card in each player's field, except both have their effects negated. Alright, well that's pointless. Alright, so Rocky Engrave is going to activate. We're going to equip it onto our Merrymaker as material. That's fine. Again, we're just dancing around the Kit. We just don't want to do anything with Kit, because Kit, of course, can be banished at a moment's notice. So we're just not touching the Kit. We're going to equip our brothers and our Rockies onto our Merrymaker as materials. Then we're going to rank our Merrymaker up into our Sargass. Music is still playing. Nice. Sargass gives us the lead in terms of board presence, and it is also going to grant us a lot more advantage, assuming we're able to resolve its effects. We're going to use the effect to get searching our deck for a Springan or Furion card. We're going to grab Tally-Ho. We're going to activate Tally-Ho. We're going to search our deck for a card. We're going to detach up to 3 materials from the Gigantic Champion. Uno, dos, and tres. Bang, bang, bang. This would be a devastating Ash Blossom. Luckily, no Ash though. That would be a truly devastating Ash Blossom. It really would. It really would. We're gonna go Bronga. Special summon. Yep, our Sargass does get the pop a card. We do get the special summon a bunch of cards as well. We could summon Kit. We could summon Kit. But I don't think we do. Yeah, I think we just go Bronga to put it into the graveyard. So we summon one to here. We summon one to here. And we summon the Bronga here. And that should trigger Genius. It does. Triggers Genius. Get searching. Sargass. Get popping. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So we're looking pretty good here. We're going to destroy the Magnomet. We're going to grab Regulus from our deck. Okay, okay, okay. Now we have quite a few options here. We are still... Okay, we have a few plays we can make here. The Mecha Phantom Beast being in the graveyard is such a huge deal. It is such a huge issue, man. We could go Merrymaker off of these two. So 28. So you're 36, 56, 64. He has the ability to summon Bestials. He can summon some Bestials, is my only issue. I don't think we're going to get lethal this turn. I just don't think we're going to get lethal this turn. We can try, for sure. We're going to go Regulus. Again, the play doesn't change either way. The play remains the same. So we're going to Regulus here. There's the Drissworm. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. It's going to target Sprind. Oh, Sprind is a valid target for you? Oh, I thought this was Earth. Oh. Yikes. There's the Baldric. Yep. Alright. Yep. There they go. It's fine, because at the end of the day, now that he has summoned those before the battle phase, he has put himself in a precarious position. So he actually misplayed by summoning those cards when he did. Because Regulus comes out, that's fine. Now we're able to play this card here. Now, his plan, of course, is to use Drissworm in order to weaken our board even more, but that's no longer going to happen because we can go Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller then is going to prevent the Drissworm from doing anything during the battle phase, in terms of like sending any of our cards to the graveyard or anything like that. So we're going to activate the Abyss Dweller. He chose not to use Baldric like an absolute buffoon. I expected to lose my Abyss Dweller there, but like still resolve its effect, but no, apparently not. Apparently this man just committed to the bit. We're going to go Quillport Genius. We're going to target the... I guess this and this. Now we're going to go into our extra deck once more. We can go Bronga and Genius into the Aurora Dawn. Sure, we can't use its effect to grab anything, but it is just a sort of bigger beater. And we can use our Bronga now in the graveyard to search for something. We have used our normal summon though already, so we probably won't be able to do very much, but we shall see. Gonna do this. We're gonna banish the Merrymaker. We're just gonna see what our options are. We haven't used Watch yet. Alright, we can use Watch. Not on this stream, no. I've already prepared a video for that deck. So I'll be doing that separately in a video. And I'll be doing it like more in the future. I sort of don't want to spoil it just yet. I want to leave it to simmer for just a minute. I want to leave it to simmer. Deck to hand. We're going to grab Rockies, I guess. Nothing else here really does anything, unfortunately. We've already used all of our effects. So we are just going to have to go into Beat Thine Ass mode. Take out the Baldric. Take out the Drissworm. And we can get some big damage in here with our Rorodon and our Abyss Dweller. And we have a decent-ish advantage here. We did lose our Sprint, which is pretty annoying. Sprint was going to set up extra interruption for us. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. See, the cool thing about Sargass is that his effect to pop a card activates upon the detaching of a material from an Exceed monster. It doesn't have to be himself. Yeah, good try, mate. Alright, nice one. Nice one, bud. Alright, how about that? How about that work out for you? How about that work out for you? Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, that is gone. That is out of here. And we should be able to, at any stage, if he actually plays something worth playing, we go Abyss Dweller, lock him out of his graveyard, and pop a card off Dogmatica. What the hell kind of Dogmatica deck is this? Well, funny, because Dogmatic is the next thing that we're going to be playing. So it's just funny seeing it here of all time. So now we're going to go Dweller. We detach the brothers, locks him out of his graveyard this turn. That should also trigger our Sargass, absolutely. Target the Fleur-de-Lis and get popping. And that should pretty much be it. The likelihood of him having any more plays past this point is like very low. There you go. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Get out of here.